freedom failed. We'd like to take you on a visit to a town that doesn't exist. A town we call Springfield, USA. We'd like to show you how things would be in any American town if communism took over. This is the story of a girl you may once have known, may know now, or might know someday. For this could well be the story of any girl if communism took over America. With Mala Powers starring as Barbara Cooper and Raymond Burr as her father, we offer No Escape.
Comrades, please. This is hardly the way to behave at a people's meeting.
But, Comrade Latkin, to move against a group of Springfield citizens in this manner without rhyme or reason is bad policy. We're trying to win their confidence. Convince them that America under communism is the highest form of living mankind has ever known. At least in Europe, after World Wars II and III, there was some discrimination in the selection of people for the Siberian labor camps.
As loyal members of the American Communist Party, I'm certain we're all aware of what happened before. But this situation is entirely different. Perhaps our guest from the mother country, Comrade Kalenkov, would explain the situation from his point of view. Comrade.
Thank you. You must all realize that there are certain problems in dealing with the Soviet States of America. Here, there is such a hodgepodge of races, religions, and groups that to designate one particular group for some of the more unpleasant tasks that must be performed to better the Soviet world is exceedingly difficult. Such a designation, rather than the plan offered by the Central Committee in Moscow, would be unfair. So, after much deliberation, we come to this conclusion.
Would you give us the details again, Comrade?
Of course. The quota for the labor camps in Siberia from the Soviet States of America has been set. As soon as possible, we will see
Comrade, but just what is the quota?
80,000.
80? Kind of high, isn't it, Comrade?
High? 80,000? Possibly, but you must remember, it has taken many years to complete the organization work that was necessary after communism's victory over imperialist America. To date, this country alone has supplied no personnel for the labor camps. Now, we must make up for lost time here.
Well, how do you break it down? That is, what proportion of men to women?
Oh, that is not determined as yet, but as usual, the majority will be men. Probably something like 60,000 men and 20,000 women.
You must have some kind of specifications, Comrade.
Oh, naturally. We could not take just anyone. The women must be between the ages of 17 and 35, and the men between the ages of 18 and 45. Naturally, no party members will be included.
Of course not.
Also, all people, whether party members or not, who are contributing importantly to the metamorphosis of America from its decadent capitalistic ways to communism, these people, too, must not be called. Only the non-essential people. You understand? Little people who don't really matter to the state must be called. The younger ones will be especially desirable.
Comrade Kalenkov, can you tell us the quota for Springfield?
Yes. Only 68 people, according to the committee's breakdown of cities and towns. The first task will be to assemble a complete list of those residents of Springfield who fall into the above classification.
I still say it's not a wise policy. Some sort of segregation must be found. There's always a scapegoat if you look for
Comrade Cooper, are you questioning the decisions of our superiors? Or is it that you have an 18-year-old daughter who might fall into the classification? A daughter who is opposed to your membership in the party?
I don't like that.
Perhaps we are being unfair to Comrade Cooper. Certainly, Comrade Cooper cannot be held entirely responsible for his daughter's inability to recognize the superiority of Soviet methods. Nor can he be condemned for possessing a paternal regard for his daughter. But needless to say, when he is reminded that this issue transcends personal feelings, that it involves orders from the supreme authorities at the Kremlin, certainly when that is pointed out, there will be no discussion. Is that not so, Comrade Cooper?
Yes. Yes, of course.
Of course. Then let us continue, huh? Any more questions?
Just this. I'm pretty sure we'll find a lot more than 68 people who classify. How do we narrow them down?
Oh? The only fair way, comrade. We will give them numbers, have a drawing. The only fair way.
You don't have to throw me over when you come in.
Then don't be standing right behind the front door.
I'm looking for your big flashlight. I thought it was in the hall closet.
On the top shelf. What do you want it for?
I don't want it. The state troopers are collecting them. I suppose they're capitalistic remnants of a decadent democracy or some such thing.
Take my hat. Flashlights belong in the hands of the police. No one else.
Yes, that's what Barbara was saying. They're becoming the symbol of force. Raids in the night, knocks on doors,
Oh,
identification...
stop it.
You're late.
Tell me more.
And even more irritable than usual. What's the matter, dissension in the ranks?
Of course not. No such thing as dissension in the communistic state. Where's Barbara?
Barbara's at school, competing in the swim meet. Susie's out looking for the dog. He's wandered off.
Alice, something's happened.
I thought so. What is it now?
The details on the labor draft have come through. Barbara's eligible.
No. Oh, John, no. No, no.
Don't you tell a soul or I'll kill you. So help me, I'll kill you. If this gets out, it'll ruin everything.
What are we going to do? Or don't you even care?
Of course I care. But these things have to be. We've all got to make sacrifices.
We have to do something.
Well, there's nothing definite.
What do you mean?
Well, she's eligible, but she may not be conscripted. The only thing is, if it's not this year, it'll be next year or the year after that. There's only one hope. If she'll join the party as a junior member or do something to help the cause.
She'd never do that.
Can't you persuade her? She won't listen to anything I say.
Oh, she has a mind of her own, you know that. She's headstrong.
All right, let her be headstrong in Siberia. Let her stick to a bunch of rotten principles.
Quiet, she's here.
Mother, I want to meet it. Oh, hello, Dad.
Go to your room, Barbara. Your mother and I are talking.
Barbara.
Yes, sir.
Barbara. Wait, don't go.
Alice, I won't tolerate it.
You have something to tell her, John. You're a part of this whole rotten system. You come right from the core of it. You've been working with them all along, even before America fell in their hands. And this is as much your doing as it is the Kremlin's. So tell her. Tell her.
Alice, stop it.
Tell me what?
Go to your room.
I don't feel like it. What's going on here?
Will you tell her, John?
No. What good would it do? It won't change anything.
We don't know that. If she knows now, she might be able to do something about it. Now, you tell her or I will.
Barbara, for the last time, go to your room.
No, this is obviously about me. I want to know what's happening.
It is about you, Barbara. They're going...
Alice!
They're going to draft a lot of the girls...
I warned you.
Oh! Dad, how could you be so...
It's all right, Barbara. And it isn't going to change my mind. They're going to draft people for Siberia, dear. You may be one of them.
I'll never forgive you for this, Alice. I'll never forgive you.
Well, you said I may be one of them. Is there some question about it?
I don't know exactly, dear. But apparently not everyone who's eligible will be called. Now, Barbara, you have to do something. Your friends, people like you, maybe a few of you could get together and plan something. Maybe if you told them about it, you could do something and take Susie with you.
No, I can't tell anyone.
Why not? Why should we respect their secrets?
It's more than that, Mother. I just can't tell anyone.
I don't see why.
Oh, Mother, think what would happen. They'd trace it back to Dad. He'd be labeled a traitor. Then he'd accidentally be run over, and there'd be just you and Susie. What chance would you have, the wife of a traitor?
But, Barbara...
That's worse than just opposing the party. Oh, I'll do something. I don't know what. I'll die before I'll go to one of their camps. But right now, trying to plan something while I'm in Springfield is not much use.
Oh, but...
Mother, make up your mind to it. There's no escape. Close your coat at the top, Susie. You're just getting over one of those colds, and this December air isn't going to help any.
That's why I've got it open.
Hmm?
Maybe it'll come back, and I won't have to go to school and listen to all that junk they cram down us every day. Honestly, Babs, they're not even logical. I mean, they've been running the schools for nearly as long as I can remember. I've practically grown up under their system, but I simply can't swallow it. You know, you've been kind of low lately, Babs. Something I don't know?
No, nothing.
That means something I shouldn't know.
Let's leave it at that, huh, Susie?
No. What's on your mind? Why don't you tell me?
Haven't you noticed anything different lately? On the way home?
Not especially. Oh, you mean all the trucks in town today?
Yes, that's what's on my mind.
I don't get it.
Susie, if I should leave town or go away someplace, would you do me a favor?
Sure, but what's this about...
Don't ask me anything. Just do it.
All right.
Let's stop here a second. I want to say this before we get into the house. There's nothing definite, Susie, but I may be leaving Springfield. If I do, I want you to join the SCL.
What? Me with those student commies? You're crazy.
Just join them. Bluff them. Let them think you're swallowing their line. Go along with them the best you can. It's the only way, Susie, for you and Mother. It'll make things a lot easier.
But I can't...
No buts, huh? They try to fool us enough. You fool them. Let's look at it this way. I'll fight them, and you bluff them. That way, maybe the Cooper family can make up for its father. Trust me, Susie, and promise me.
If you say so, Babs.
I say so. Come on, let's go in.
Oh, hi, Dad.
Never mind the snow on your boots. Get in here.
What's the excitement?
You'll know soon enough. Susie, go upstairs. Your mother's up there.
All right. Sure some funny things going on here.
Barbara, follow me.
Why the cellar?
Never mind. Come on. All right, sit down. Listen to me. The only reason I'm letting you know what's about to happen is because you won't be leaving here until they come for you.
So I'm one of the 80,000.
Yes. They'll be here in about 3 hours. You don't have to go.
Meaning?
I've made some arrangements. You may not like them, but at least you'll live through them. I talked to Hatton for 2 hours yesterday afternoon.
Hatton?
He's the county head of the NKVD. I showed him your pictures in your bathing suit.
What are you getting at?
You're an attractive girl, Barbara. You can do yourself a lot of good. In 10 years, 15 at the most, you'd be through. You could retire, live comfortably under state protection for the rest of your life. You'd still be a young woman.
Wait. Let me make sure I understand this. You want your own daughter to work for the NKVD? To work for them because she's attractive?
You know the kind of work. Besides, it's not against your political principles. You don't even have to join the party. You'd work exclusively against Russian-born commissars and other high-ranking officials.
Spying on them.
I told them you'd hardly do a job on Americans. Besides, these Russians over here like the American girls.
Because I'm attractive.
You'd dance with them, flirt a little, anything you felt necessary, and just report to the state office on their loyalty.
Why don't you come out and say it? Why don't you actually call things by name? Why don't you label it? You want your daughter to become...
Barbara! It's your only chance. If you'd rather die in Siberia, go ahead. I've jeopardized my position in this state just to help you.
Don't, Dad, don't. Don't help me. Don't do anything for me. Just leave me here until they come. Leave me alone. Get out of here. Get out. Get out.
Barbara Jean Cooper, age 18, resident of these premises, 496 Alton Road. She's here.
Yes. Yes. I'll get her for you.
You have no questions?
I'm John Cooper. I'm on the local committee.
Oh, of course, comrade. Then there shouldn't be any trouble.
Barbara, come on up here. Oh, she'll be right here.
This picture, it's Barbara?
Yes?
I have to compare it.
Well, here she comes.
My name's Barbara Cooper. You want me?
Hold still, please, while I flash the light to compare the picture. Yes, this is the one. Thank you, Comrade Cooper. Come along, please. What are you laughing at?
That flashlight. It used to be ours.
You are listening to No Escape, starring Mala Powers. A story of the way things could be if communism took over. A picture of what life would be like under a communist regime in an ordinary American town. A town we call Springfield, USA.
You've been crying all the way to the station.
Single file.
We're talking
Single file
here.
there. Open the car, you. In line.
Do you know where they're taking us?
Close number one.
No, I
car.
don't know.
I heard rumors. Some of the men in the truck, they said Siberia. Do you think it's...
Maybe.
I'd rather die.
Open up there.
What's your name?
Patricia Ingram. They call me Patsy.
I'm Barbara Cooper. Look, let's not talk to anyone else. It's too dangerous.
All right.
File, hurry.
If we can get in the same car, we can talk some more. I'm planning to escape.
Oh, how?
I don't know yet. I'll probably get killed, but I'll still try.
But together. It's better if there are two of us.
All right, together. But remember, don't talk to anyone else.
All right.
Quiet. I think they're coming.
Two more. They're over here. Yes, you two out. Out. Follow me.
Patsy, we're stopping.
Taking on more people?
I don't think so. There's no sign of a town.
Food, maybe.
Maybe. Can you see through here?
Yeah.
They're opening the next car.
Now the women. Take this bucket and fill it with
What's he
water
saying?
over there.
Picked two girls to get water, I think.
Yes, there they go. Look, just one guard.
Can't get very far in those flat, snow-covered fields in broad daylight.
Yes, but at the rate this train is moving, it's going to take another week or 10 days to reach the West Coast. Sooner or later, we're going to get some water. But not until everything is just right.
What makes you think they'll ask us?
They don't have to. I know the way they think. I'll tell you what we'll do.
We're slowing to a stop.
More people?
Not this time. We're not even near a village.
Food, then. Feeding us at night, they must be relaxing.
Maybe. The countryside's still the same. Hilly, more like mountains. Lots of trees. Rocky Mountains, maybe.
Colorado, that's what I figured. Oh, at times like this, I wish I'd paid more attention to geography. That was the one course they couldn't figure out how to twist into some communistic ideology. Quiet now. Remember what I told you.
Yeah.
All right, in there. Let's have two of you to get some water.
Ask them over there. We're sleeping.
We don't want any water anyway.
No, you two look just right. Come on, up with you.
We're not taking orders from you or anyone. Get your own water.
The two of you out at once, or else no food for 3 days. Still not taking orders?
All right, you win. Come on, Patsy. Where is it?
By the tank over there, you will find a tap at the bottom.
All right.
Here. All right, everyone in this car, wake up. Food will be brought in. Food and water. Come on, wake up, hurry!
Barbara, I'm scared.
Why?
Because we could start running.
I know. It looks easy.
Oh, that's what frightens me. I think this is the best chance we'll have, but it looks so easy. They must have a guard watching us.
Sure, but it's a pretty dark night.
But the snow, they have searchlights. They could shine them on us.
I know.
Oh, I'm not backing out, honestly. It just scares me.
We won't have a better opportunity. This must be where we get the water.
Yeah. Oh, I can't turn it. It's frozen.
Patsy! Someone else is trying it. Come on, quick! This is the best chance we'll ever have. Run! Getting light.
I don't hear them anymore.
I think they're giving up.
Oh, look. Look, down there, over that other hill. I can just make out a train.
Yes. Yes, I see it. It's ours.
It's moving.
They gave up. We got away. Patsy, we got away.
Well, good morning. You two girls are the first in this morning. You are the two who escaped, aren't you?
Yes, and we've watched you come in. We know you're alone, so don't try anything.
Are you crazy? Look, I just run this little beauty parlor. I could have been in the same boat you are. Quick, come in back here.
How'd you know about us?
You kidding? You two are famous. Been on the government radio every few minutes for the last 3 days. Complete descriptions.
Where are we?
Just outside of Colorado Springs. Anyone see you yet?
No.
You came to the right place. I can feed you, give you some clothes, dye your hair. You're Barbara Cooper.
How do you know?
Brunette, 5'5". I could even tell you about your birthmark and operations. Those descriptions are pretty complete.
Look, I could go blonde and she could go red.
How were your glasses, Patsy?
And we'll cut Patsy's long hair. Don't worry. In 3 hours, your own mother won't know you.
She'll have a chance to find out.
You're not going back there.
I have to. I want to let her know I'm all right. Besides, we both decided it'll be the last place they'll look for us.
Don't worry, kid. You'll get home. After that, I don't know.
Is someone there? Hello. Did someone just come in? Hearing things now.
Mother!
No.
Mother, are you alone?
Oh, yes. Yes, Barbara. Oh, Barbara, baby, is it you?
Yes, Mother, it's Barbara.
Oh, dear God, my baby. Oh, Barbara, let me hold you. Oh, baby, you're all right. Oh, Barbara, all these months not knowing whether you were alive or dead. Oh, God, thank you. Thank you for this one thing.
Come on, Mother. Get a hold of yourself. I'm all right.
Oh, but darling, your hair. And you're so thin and glasses.
You are alone?
Oh, yes, always. But you don't know. You don't know what's happened.
I don't know anything. I've been watching the house for 2 days trying to figure out when Dad or Susie would be away, but I haven't seen either one of them.
Baby, how can I tell you?
What? What is it?
Susie.
What did they do to her?
About 6 weeks after you escaped, they took her.
Oh, no.
No. You mustn't blame yourself, darling. You didn't know. No one knew. But she was only 15. Oh, that didn't matter. I pleaded with him to take me.
But Dad, didn't Dad do anything?
No, he couldn't. He was already dead.
What? Dad? He's dead?
He knew about Susie before it happened. I guess it was too much for even him. They'd been accusing him of being responsible for your escape. He finally broke under the pressure. He threatened to tell everything that was supposed to be held a secret. The next day, there was an automobile accident. There are so few cars on the road.
I always felt I'd be glad when he died. But now I'm sorry for him. Why? Why is that?
It's the difference, Barbara. The difference between us and the communists. We're human beings. But you must be hungry, dear. Now let me give you something to eat and tell me what's happened to you. What about that other girl?
We separated about a month ago. She's going to try and make it into Mexico. She has some influential friends down there. Mother, I don't want...
All right. Don't move. You're coming with me.
No. Barbara.
Hurry up.
How'd you know I was here?
You don't give us much credit, do you? Nobody escapes from us. We caught the other girl. We made her talk. Come on, I have no time to waste here.
But you can't. You can't. You took her sister. You can't take them both.
No, of course not. We have our quota for the labor
No,
camps.
no,
That's what you're
no.
interested in. Comrade Hatton wants to see
Hatton.
it. It seems your father gave him some pictures. Comrade Hatton liked them. Hurry, the NKVD office doesn't like to be kept waiting.
You have just heard a story of what happens to free people when they are ruled by a communist regime. You think this could not happen? It did happen to the family of Hans and Maria Rotbacher. It did happen in the city of Bucharest in the country of Romania. 80,000 people were herded into trucks and trains destined for Siberia. Only 2 escaped. It did happen to 19-year-old Sultana Rotbacher, prominent as a diving and ski champion. Sultana Rotbacher experienced the same events depicted in this story. Her present whereabouts are unknown. You've been listening to If Freedom Failed, starring Mala Powers as Barbara Cooper in No Escape. Raymond Burr was her father, and Ann Morrison was Alice. Music was composed by John Hicks, with musical direction by Michel Perrier. No Escape was written and directed for If Freedom Failed by Robert M. Young. Sergeant Lloyd Iyer speaking. This program has come to you through the worldwide facilities of the United States Armed Forces Radio and Television Service.